Today we will discuss thumb rules for staircase design. So before we start, if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so you will be the first to know when I upload something new. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter for latest updates. Now let's get started. So first, understanding the thumb rules for staircase design is crucial for anyone involved in architecture, civil engineering or construction. These guidelines ensure that staircases are safe, comfortable and compliant with building codes. Knowing the correct dimensions for risers, treads and landing helps prevent accidents, making stairs easier to use for people of all ages. Moreover, these rules help in efficient space planning and resource management, ultimately leading to cost-effective and aesthetically pleasing designs. Whether you are designing a home, a public building, or an industrial facility, mastering these thumb rules is key to creating functional and safe staircases. So first, important points to consider when planning the staircase design. Width of stair. Width of stairs should not be less than 1 meter or 3.28 feet. This width ensures that the staircase is wide enough for comfortable passage, accommodating foot traffic and safety requirements, particularly in residential and public buildings. Then length of flight. The number of steps in a single flight should not be more than 12. Limiting the number of steps in a single flight reduces the risk of fatigue and falls. Longer flights can make it challenging for users, particularly in emergency situations. Then, pitch of the stair. Pitch should be between 25 degree to 40 degree. The pitch or angle of the staircase affects the steepness. A comfortable pitch within this range makes climbing and descending safer and easier. Width of landing. Minimum width of landing should be 150 mm or 3 feet 9 inch. A landing provides a resting space and is crucial for safety, especially in long flights. It should be slightly wider than the stair itself to ensure ease of movement. Length of step. The length of the steps should be at least 600 mm or 1.97 feet. Adequate tread length ensures that there is enough space for a person's foot, which is essential for comfort and safety when using the stairs. Next, winders or kite steps. These steps are not uniform in shape, often used in spiral or curved staircases. They should be avoided if possible due to the potential safety hazards they present. If used, they should be positioned whether they pose the least risk or at the start of the stair. Next, handrails. It should be 750 mm to 850 mm, that is 0.75 meter to 0.85 meter, or you can say 2.46 feet to 2.79 feet in height from the top of respective step or landing. Handrails provide necessary support and prevent falls. The height is designed to be comfortable for most users. Next, step proportions. Consistency in the dimensions of risers and treads across the entire staircase ensures safety and comfort. Uniformity prevents tripping hazards and makes the stair easier to navigate. So the size of rise and tread should be kept uniform throughout the whole staircase. Next, headroom. minimum clearance of 2000 millimeter or 2 meter or 6.56 feet of clear headroom is required above the pitch line. Sufficient headroom clearance prevents users from hitting their heads while using the stairs. This clearance is crucial for safety, especially in public buildings. Next, recommended proportions. So generally riser is 150 mm to 200 mm, that is 6 inches to 8 inches. And tread usually 250 millimeter to 300 millimeter, that is 10 inches to 12 inches. In residential buildings, tread 250 millimeter, that is 10 inches, and riser is used 160 millimeter, that is 6.3 inches. In public buildings, tread 300 millimeter, that is 12 inches, and riser 150 millimeter, that is 6 inches. Industrial buildings and railway stations, etc., tread 250 millimeter to 300 millimeter, that is 10 inches to 12 inches, and rise 150 millimeter to 190 millimeter, that is 6 inches to 7.48 inches. So this is general, this is for residential buildings, this is for public buildings, and this is for industrial buildings or railway stations, etc. Next, proportional formulas. So formula number 1, 2 into rise plus tread, that is going, in millimeter should be 550 millimeter to 600 millimeter. And second formula, rise into tread, and both should be centimeter in centimeter, should be 400 to 410 centimeter square. Now we will take examples and we'll check this. So formula number 1, this is 2 into rise plus tread, which is going in millimeter, should be 550 mm to 600 mm. So this is 2 into rise plus tread in millimeter, that is 550 millimeter to 600 mm. Example calculation. So we'll calculate that. If the riser is 150 millimeter, then the tread should be calculated as follows. So 2 into 150 mm. Okay. So we have taken riser 150. So 2 into riser, 2 into 150 mm plus tread is equal to 550 mm to 600 mm. So 300 mm plus tread is equal to 550 mm to 600 mm. Okay, 2 into 150 is 300 mm. So next, so tread is equal to 550 minus 3, this 550, this will bring to this side, 550 minus 300 mm to 600 minus 300. So tread will be 250 to 300 mm. Okay. This formula ensures that the steps are neither too steep nor too shallow, providing a comfortable walking experience. Okay. So now tread is 250 mm to 300 mm, which is in between 550 mm to 600 mm. Okay. Now I'll check the second formula. So second formula is rise into tread, both in centimeter, should fall in between 400 to 410 centimeter square. So example, if the riser is 15 centimeter, 150 mm, we have taken 15 centimeter, and the tread is 26 centimeter. Okay, 260 millimeter. Then the calculation would be 15 centimeter into 26 centimeter, it is 390 centimeter square. So it's coming under 400 to 410 centimeter square. So this is close to the lower end of the 400 to 410 centimeter square range. So the formula suggests that when you multiply the height of the riser by the depth of the tread, the result should fall between 400 to 410 centimeter square. This ensures that the total area covered by the rise and tread provides enough space for comfortable and safe step. These thumb rules provide essential guidelines for designing safe, functional, and attractive staircases. While they are crucial, the actual design may vary depending on specific building codes, available space, and site conditions. Always comply with local regulations and safety standards when designing and constructing staircases. So these are the essential thumb rules for safe and functional staircase. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.